Hey guys, so this is your Unit 6 vocabulary for our economics unit. You do have quite a few vocabulary words for this, but you can handle it. There's just a lot of different types of economy and different types of resources and everything that goes along with it. So we're going to try to keep it straight, and hopefully the video in your vocabulary will be a good start to that. Also, when you get to the front page at the bottom, I know it says consumer, but that's actually going to be the very last vocabulary word in the video. I had to kind of like cut and paste it to make it all fit on 2 pages. So when we pass consumer on the front page, don't be concerned. We'll come back to it. So first up is, what is economics? Well, it's the branch of knowledge or the study that's concerned with the production, consumption, and the transfer of wealth. And the transfer of wealth doesn't just mean money, it can also be the goods and services. And then you have your resources, which is what is used to create things or is used to provide the services. So that's the fabric to make clothing, the parts to make the car. And then you have trade, which is the act of buying and selling goods and services. It's not just like, hey, I'm going to give you this strawberry Jolly Rancher for your blue raspberry Jolly Rancher. That's something, that is called something else. And we'll get to that in just a couple of slides. And then you have your quality of life, which is just the general well-being of individuals and societies. So it's just how well is everybody doing. And then you have economy, which I know you're probably like, didn't we just do that? But economics is the actual study of the production and consumption, whereas economy is the actual wealth and resources of a country or region in terms of that production and consumption of the goods and services. So you have multiple types of economy. You have the traditional economy, which is the original economic system. It's where the traditions and customs and beliefs help shape the goods and the services that the economy produces, as well as the rules and the manner of their distribution. Then you have something called a command economy, which is when an economy has the production and investment and prices, and the incomes are determined centrally by the government. And then you have your market economy, where the decisions and the pricing of the goods and services are guided by the aggregate interactions of a country's individual citizens and their businesses, and it doesn't have a lot of government intervention like the command economy does. And then you have your mixed economy, which combines public and private enterprises, and so enterprise is also like a business or a company. So back to the example about trading your strawberry Jolly Rancher for the blue raspberry Jolly Rancher. That's what's called bartering, and it's where you're trading goods or services between two people without the use of money. So trade is you give somebody money and they give you a phone or a piece of clothing or food, or they fix your car for you. It's only you get something and you use money for it, whereas bartering is you're actually trading items or services, saying, well, if you fix my water pipe, I'll fix your car battery or something like that. You're trading something and you're not using money to get something. Then you have supply and demand. So this is just the relationship between the quantity of a commodity. So that's whatever it is that you want, that producers wish to sell at different prices, and then it's the quantity that the consumers wish to buy. So if it's in high demand, they're going to give you the supply of it, but if it's not in high demand, then there's probably going to be less of it. Then you have opportunity cost, which is the loss of potential gain from other alternatives when one alternative is chosen. And then you can also have scarcity, which is when there's a shortage of supply of an unlimited human want in a world of limited resources. So that's when when we really, really want something, but there's not a lot of it because there's not the resources for it. And so that's when it creates the shortage. So as for the different types of resources, the first one is a natural resource, which is exactly what it sounds like. It's something that we can get from nature, like trees, land, water, animals, minerals. And then you have human resources. So this is like a department or a business, and that they deal with like hiring people and administration and training personnel. But it's also like what humans can offer, um, like the fixing of cars, like humans can do that, that kind of thing. And then you have capital resources, which is tangible goods that are used to create additional goods rather than be purchased by consumers. And then in order to even have stuff out there for us to buy, we have to have a producer, which is someone who creates and supplies the goods and the services. And then there's the producers, and then there's consumers, which is the majority of us, and we're the people who actually purchase the goods and the services. So I know it's a lot, but I know you guys can do it and keep it straight, and we'll keep practicing throughout the unit.